Your cat is sitting in an empty box watching you closely, and there is a reason for this. Every day our cats do things that look completely crazy. They bring us dead mice. They stare at nothing for long minutes. They sit in the sink. And we think that they are just strange. But behind each of these habits there are millions of years of evolution. Now I'll tell you about the strangest cat behaviors and explain what is really going on in their minds. Spoiler alert, your cat is not crazy, it is just extremely clever and smart. Cats were domesticated around 10,000 years ago, but unlike dogs, they domesticated themselves. More precisely, they tamed us, not the other way around. Many of their habits are not just cute quirks. They are behaviors that helped their ancestors survive. The problem is that we look at cats through the lens of human logic, but their logic's completely different. The logic of a small perfect predator living in your apartment that still thinks of itself as a wild animal. Once you understand this logic, all the strange things they do start to make perfect sense. Today we'll go through 7 of the strangest cat behaviors. Boxes and tight spaces, knocking objects off tables, gifts in the form of dead animals, nighttime sprints, burying food, licking you. At the end I will explain which of these habits is actually a compliment from your cat and why they only do it to the ones they love. Let us begin. Let us start with a classic. Your cat ignores an expensive bed and chooses to sit in a simple cardboard box from shoes. The smaller the box, the better. The tighter it is, the happier the cat. Why is that? The first reason is safety. In the wild, cats hunt by an ambush. They need a place to hide where they can observe and strike suddenly. A box is the perfect ambush spot. The walls protect on 3 sides. The view is good. No predator can sneak up from behind. The second reason is stress. A study in the Netherlands showed that cats in shelters who had access to boxes adapted 3 times faster than cats without boxes. A box is an anti-stress zone. Inside it, the cat feels invisible and protected. It is like when we close ourselves in a room with headphones on to relax and feel safe. The third reason is warmth. The ideal temperature for a cat is about 30 degrees. In most apartments, it is usually 20 to 22. A box, especially cardboard, allows a cat to stay warm and cozy. Now let us talk about knocking things off tables. Your cat sits on the table. It looks at a glass, looks at you, looks back at the glass, and then slowly, deliberately pushes it to the floor. This is not revenge or mischief. This is science. The first reason is hunting instinct. Cats hunt small prey like mice, birds, and insects. Their hunting behavior includes playing with the prey. They swipe with a paw, watch how it moves, and swipe again. The cat is testing if it's alive or dead, dangerous, or safe. The second reason is exploring the world. Cats are natural scientists and experimenters. They test cause and effect. If I push this, what will happen? Will the human come, and what will they do? Each time the result is slightly different, and it is exciting for them. The third reason is attention. If a cat knocks something over while you're nearby, it has discovered the most effective way to get your reaction. You can ignore its meow. But when a cup flies off the table, you will definitely pay attention. By the way, if your cat does this at night or while you're sleeping, it is probably bored. Cats are nocturnal hunters, and their peak activity is around 3 a.m. While you're asleep, they entertain themselves. Your cat brought you a dead mouse and placed it near your bed. It is unpleasant for you, but in fact this is an act of love. Seriously. The first theory why cats do this is teaching. Mother cats bring prey to their kittens first dead, then alive to teach them how to hunt. Your cat sees that you do not hunt. You do not bring mice home. You are clearly helpless, so it takes responsibility for your education. It thinks you are a bad hunter and tries to teach you. The second theory from scientists is contribution to the group. In wildcat prides, prey is brought to a communal area. It is a way to show contribution to the group. Your apartment is the pride's territory. By bringing prey to the home, the cat is supplying the group. It is not a gift for you personally, it is providing for the collective. The third theory is safe place. The cat found the prey outside. There may be other predators that could steal his trophy, but at home the prey can be eaten safely without any threat. Now let us talk about nighttime sprints. 3 o'clock in the morning, you are asleep, and suddenly you hear your 5-kilogram cat racing through the apartment like it is possessed. It jumps on walls and knocks everything in its path, yells and screams. Then it stops, calms down, and goes to sleep. What just happened? This is called cat zoomies, periods of wild, random activity, and this is completely normal. Domestic cats have huge amounts of energy that in the wild would be used for hunting. But your cat is not hunting. It eats ready food from a bowl. The energy builds up and has to go somewhere. Cats are crepuscular hunters. Their peak activity is at dawn and dusk, but especially at night. Their vision is adapted for hunting in the dark. Their hearing sharpens and instincts kick in. If your cat spent the whole day sleeping on the sofa by night, it is ready to run a marathon. Another factor is stress. If a cat has too many nighttime sprints, it may not have enough play during the day. It is bored. 20 minutes of active play with a wand toy in the evening can solve the problem. You give its hunting instinct an outlet, it gets tired and sleep peacefully at night. By the way, if you enjoy learning what is really going on in your cat's mind, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. What does burying food mean? Your cat has eaten, but half the bowl is still full, and it starts making strange paw movements around the bowl, as if it is burying something, sometimes even scratching the floor. What is it doing? This is the burying instinct. In the wild, cats bury leftover prey to hide it from other predators and return to it later. They also bury feces to, hide their scent from larger predators. Your cat is making a symbolic burying gesture with food it does not need right now. But there is another reason. If a cat actively buries its food, it may mean that it does not like the food. The symbolic burying is a way of saying, I do not want this. So if your cat regularly buries its bowl, try changing the food. If your cat has a strange habit that I did not mention, write about it in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time.